What's up, fellas? What's up, players and those that aren't players, and those that are haters, and those that are watching this because they have no idea how the fuck they got here. But anyway, today I'm going to talk to you guys all about making a great first impression, okay? Today I'm going to list 3 ways that you can make this great first impression, okay? Okay, so the first way is, you've probably heard this before, clearly it is be original. Yeah, be original. What does that mean? What does it mean to be original? Okay, well, for one, it means not to say what everybody else says. Okay, that's pretty obvious. And the other thing is, well, don't seem fake. Yeah, there's no other way to put it. Don't seem fake. Don't have a programmed response. And although that might work with a small percentage of the women, most women can see right through that. Okay? So, don't. If you can, stay away from canned responses, canned lines, or pickup lines, whatever. Don't be a fucking robot. Don't be a fucking mystery. Mystery PUA. Actually, it helps to be a mystery, quote unquote mystery, not be like mystery, the PUA mystery, because that guy is a robotic something, and his stuff is outdated and it's pretty much useless now. But anyway, an example I'm going to use about being original is for me when I am in situations where I am with women and I'm trying to make a good first impression. I'll go to I'll think about the situation I'm in, back to that word situation. And for instance, when I'm at a bar and I'm talking to a girl that I'm interested in, and I don't know what to say, and I said hi, whatever, the next thing I might say is, so how did you manage to discover my favorite place to get a reasonably priced hangover? I'll say something like that. And you don't hear that very often. That isn't a good example of being original, because I'm sticking to the situation. What's the situation I'm in? I'm in a bar. Okay? I'm not saying, oh, do you come here often? I'm not saying, oh, that's a nice outfit on there. Oh, what are you drinking? Oh, I like that beer too. And I'm not saying that. I'm being unique. I'm being genuine. Back to that word genuine. Another example could be at a supermarket. Okay? Like, for example, I talk to girls a lot when I'm in line. Okay? When I'm in a line at a supermarket, I talk to them, and sometimes they're receptive and sometimes they're not. But I won't say things like the last thing I said, oh, do you come here often? I won't say anything like that. I'll think of something unique in my mind. For example, if I'm in a slow line, what's similar to a line? Okay. The line's going slow. What else goes slow? Well, a car that has a flat tire. Oh, it doesn't go very fast, obviously. So if I'm talking to a girl, or I'm not talking to a girl, but if I'm in a line with a girl and there's a girl ahead of me, I might say something like when she's looking my way, or if she makes eye contact with me and clearly is checking me out or something, putting her attention in my way for whatever reason, I'll say something. I'll be like, hi, how's it going? This line is going about as fast as a car with a flat tire, wouldn't you say? Say something like that. Something, it doesn't have to be like fancy, it doesn't have to be that amazing. It just, you know, something to break the ice, okay? And she'll either be receptive to it, or she'll turn around and completely forget about me, which does happen. It's part of the process. I guess you can call it an occupational hazard, I suppose. But anyway, it's like, yeah, sometimes you will get rejected, okay? That's just part of the game. But if you don't, you broke that ice, you threw a little bit of your personality out there, you didn't sound like some fucking robot that uses the same shit as that what these women are hearing, like, you know, every day. So you kind of portrayed yourself as not a boring fucking mindless idiot, mindless guy who just, you know, is playing a numbers game. You have a little bit of personality. So anyway, that is what I mean by be genuine. Okay. Be genuine, be original. The next thing is be fun. And when I say be fun, I am talking about not being boring, obviously. Okay, and being fun is pretty simple. It's basically self-amusement. So if you're amusing yourself, you are talking about stuff that you don't want to talk about, that you want to talk about, that you are also stimulated by, not just trying to spit out shit and hoping that she'll want to talk about it because she enjoys talking about it. You're mutually enjoying a conversation, okay? So for example, if I'm enjoying my beer, I'll talk about my beer. I'll talk about how much I enjoy this beer. I'll ask her if she enjoys beer, if she's a beer drinker. I'll just kind of shoot the shit and talk about things that I enjoy talking about. If I like to go out and party, I'll talk about clubs I've been to. If I like to party, I'll talk about partying and like good times I've had, events I've been to. If I like music, I'll talk about music. If I enjoy music, I'll talk about music. If I like a song that's on the radio, that's playing at the bar, or the DJ's playing, I'll talk about the song. And yeah, like I've said before, if you find somebody that likes the same music as you, I honestly have never met anybody that likes the same music as me that I've never gotten along with, okay? So that's an even bigger plus. If you want to score brownie points, then try to find a girl that has similar interests in the same music as you. But anyway, another example is if I don't like the situation I'm in, like the bar that I'm in is boring, and I've been talking to a girl for a while, I'm not going to stay there and be bored. I'm going to go somewhere that I enjoy the environment more. And this is a great time to venue change, because if you can venue change with a girl, the more places you go, the more comfortable a girl will become as a side effect. So if you can get her to go to another place with you where you feel more comfortable, then that comfort that you're feeling, that enjoyment that you're feeling, will become infectious, and it will infect the girl, not in a STD kind of way, but it will pass on to her, and what you feel, she will feel, and it will be an overall mutual experience where you both are enjoying yourselves. Okay? So that's what I mean by be fun. Talk about stuff that you want to talk about. Don't try to be fake. Don't try to, please other people. Please yourself first, and everybody else is a side effect. Okay? And whoever stays around you is a side effect. If they go, they then see it as, okay, it wasn't meant to be. If they stay, then it was meant to be. Don't try to force people to stay with you, because it's never going to work. Only stay with people that choose, that genuinely are enjoying your company. And the last bit is maintain eye contact. And since I'm already at like 10 minutes with this video, I'm going to wrap this up as fast as possible. But when I'm trying to maintain eye contact with a girl, I try to think of them as past girlfriends that I've been in relationships with. Because whether you know it or not, if you've been in a relationship with a girl for a few years, you will be maintaining eye contact, whether you realize it or not. You will be having this kind of eye contact that is healthy, natural, mutual, and enjoyable eye contact. And if you can just remember this experience and replicate it with the girl you just met, then you will find these women becoming more comfortable around you. They will trust you a lot easier, and overall you will have a lot more success with women. Okay? I'm not saying to stare women down. That's why I kind of like suggest to people that not to do the whole one night stand thing and just go from girl to girl, to actually try to have a relationship, especially if they've never had a relationship before, because the value of information, of knowledge that you can gain just from being in a 3-year relationship is ridiculous. And if you're just going from girl to girl that you meet on a dating site or wherever, that it has no real meaning to it, no real relationship, then you will never be able to connect on a girl on a deeper level as if you've been in a relationship with somebody for a few years. Okay? So anyway, that is all I have to share with everybody today. Number 1, be genuine. Number 2, be fun. And number 3, maintain eye contact, but not a stare down type eye contact. Like I said, like somebody you've been in a relationship with type of eye contact. Anyway, I'm done. Finally done. Already going on fucking 13 minutes now. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you motherfuckers later. Peace.
GloryBeNightNight.com